Okay, so factors affecting on rate of chemical reaction started, right? Tell me. So what are the factors in affecting rate of chemical reaction? 1. Nature of reactant. 2. Concentration of reactant. 3. Temperature. 4. Pressure. 5. Catalyst. And 6. Light. Okay, so nature of light. So first one completed now. Nature of reactant. In what way? Not what? Not yet completed. Is it? Okay, right. Nature of factors affecting on. Right on. Factors affecting on rate of factors affecting on rate of reaction. So what is the first factor? Nature of reactant. Nature of reactant. Right, listen. So what is rate of reaction? Already we have studied. Tell me, what is the rate of reaction? The change in concentration of reactant or product in unit time. Therefore, the change in the concentration of reactant or change in the concentration of product in a unit time is called rate of chemical reaction, right? So this is the first factor, nature of reactant. Then rate is depends on the nature of the reactant. Yes or no? Is it all the reactant takes place with same speed? No. All the reactant do not take place with same speed. That means, so the rate of the reaction mainly depends on the nature of the reactant. So here two important points we need to discuss. One is, in generally, so the reaction which takes place between the ionic compounds are very fast compared to what? Covalent compound. That means ionic reactions are very fast compared to covalent reaction. The reason is that in case of ionic compound, the reaction takes place between the ions. If the reaction takes place between the ions, there is no breaking of bond required. There is no making of new bond takes place. It is just mutually exchanging the ions. So due to exchanging of ions, so therefore ionic reactions are faster compared to covalent reaction. So therefore, can you tell me example? Ionic reaction example like silver nitrate plus NaCl, which gives rise to AgCl plus NaNO3. In this reaction, there is a Ag plus ion, Cl minus ion, NO3, Na plus. So these cation anion they are exchanging, right? Due to exchange of cation anion, so there is no bond breaking is required, no bond making is required. That's what usually ionic reactions are faster compared to covalent reaction. For example, let us take covalent reaction is acetic acid. The same example you have taken. Acetic acid reacts with ethyl alcohol. Tell me, in acidic medium, it is called esterification. What it gives? It forms ester, ethyl acetate plus water. It is a esterification. So in this reaction, there is a breaking of bond and making of new bond takes place. Therefore, wherever there is a breaking of bond and making of new bond takes place, which require energy, which require time, therefore these reactions are slower. So this is a fast reaction, this is a slow reaction. So usually covalent reactions are slow reactions. Okay, next important point. Right, all right, now covalent reactions are slow reaction. But is it all the covalent reactions are takes place same speed? No. Right, all the covalent reaction do not takes place with same speed. It means again it is depends on number of bonds. The reaction which involves there is a less number of bond rearrangement are very fast compared to more number of bond rearrangement. That means the reaction which involve the less bond rearrangement are usually faster reaction compared to the reaction which involve more bond rearrangement. For example, let us take NO plus O2, which gives rise to NO2. Okay, can you tell me here how many bond rearrangement takes place? It is a covalent reaction. If you see the NO, the structure of NO is N double bond O. There are two molecules plus oxygen. We know that O double bond O. Now, can you tell me how many bonds are taking place, rearrangement taking place? It is a 2 bond here, here 2 bond. 2 bond 2 molecule, how many bonds? 4 bonds. Now here 2 bonds, so total how many bonds? So total 6 bonds. Now in case of reactant, these two reactant, no, these two, in these two reactant there are 6 bonds are rearranged, means this 6 bonds undergo breaking. Next, how many bonds are making here? NO2. The structure of NO2 is this, right? There are 2 molecules, therefore one molecule has 3 bonds, then total 2 molecule has how many? 6 bond. It means, now tell me how many total bonds are breaking and total bonds are making? It is a 6. Now let us take another covalent reaction. So another covalent reaction is the burning of methane. Methane reacts with oxygen, right? Methane reacts with oxygen. We know that it gives carbon dioxide plus H2O, 2H2O. Balanced? Oh yeah, not required, no. 2 to the 4 required. Oh. Okay, so it is now balanced. Now tell me, in methane there are how many bonds? Methane has 4 bonds, right? It is a 4 bonds plus oxygen. There are, each oxygen has 2 bonds. So total how many bonds? 8. It is a breaking of 8 bonds required. Here is CO2. So we know that CO2 is a linear molecule having C double bond O double bond O. So therefore how many bonds? 4 bonds. And H2O, it is a bent shape and it is a 2 molecule. So 4 plus 4 no. It is also, there is a making of new bonds or 8 bonds. Now question is, even though it is a burning of CO2, nothing but combustion, no, combustion of NO, it is also combustion of methane. Both are similar reaction, reaction with oxygen, reaction with oxygen. But among these two, which reaction is faster? So burning of NO, combustion of NO is a faster reaction compared to burning of or combustion of methane. It is a slower reaction. So it shows that as the nature of the reactant increases, changes, rate of the reaction is changes, right? So first point is about ionic and covalent compound. Second point about only covalent compound, but in covalent compound, as the number of bonds are rearranged is increases. That means if the more number of bonds are rearranged, so what happened? The covalent nature is increases. Okay, sorry, rate of the reaction is decreases. Okay, so this is the nature of reactant. So second one is concentration. Right? First, right, nature of the reactant. Nature of reactant. Generally ionic compounds are, ionic reactions are, ionic reactions are faster compared to covalent reactions. Generally ionic reactions are faster compared to covalent reactions. This is because the reaction between the ionic compound, this is because the reaction between the ionic compounds takes place due to ions. There is no breaking and making of new bonds. There is no breaking and making of new bonds. But in covalent substance, breaking of bonds and making of new bonds takes place. Breaking of bonds and making of new bonds takes place, which require energy and time. which require energy and time. Next point, the reaction which involved less bond rearrangement, the reaction which involved less bond rearrangement, the reaction which involved less bond rearrangement faster than more bond rearrangement, faster than more bond rearrangement. Take equation. Okay. Next, second factor is taken. Next is concentration. Okay. Second factor is concentration of reactant. Concentration of reactant. Okay, this is important. Many time question was appeared. Listen. So what is the effect of concentration on rate of chemical reaction? See, usually a rate of chemical reaction is increases with increasing concentration, but it is except zero order reaction. So therefore, except zero order reaction, the rate of the chemical reaction increases with increasing temperature, right? So therefore, it is except zero. Why except zero order reaction? Because in zero order reaction we write like this: rate is equals to, do you remember, K into, okay, it is a R power 0. So rate equal to K into R power 0, where 0 is zero order reaction. That means R power 0 is 1, rate equal to K. It means rate is independent of what? Concentration of reactant, that is zero order reaction. Therefore, except to zero order reaction, then rate is directly proportional to, okay, it is related to molar concentrations of reactant, that is R power n. It is except zero order reaction. Then now tell me, now except zero order reaction rate is increases, then the relation between rate and concentration is directly related to this. Rate is directly proportional to concentration power n, where n equal to order of reaction, order of the reaction, and C equal to concentration of reactant. So therefore, then rate is directly proportional to C. I can take R1 directly proportional to C to the power n, and R2 also directly proportional to C to the power n. Then tell me R2 by R1 is equals to C2 by C1 whole power n. So this is the formula to calculate the order of reaction, where what is R1, R2? R1 equal to, it is a rate, the rate of reaction at concentration C1. R1 is a rate of the reaction at C1 concentration, and R2 equal to, it is also rate of reaction at concentration C2, no, okay, at C1 concentration and at C2 concentration, right, where n equal to order of reaction. Okay, here important is, here we will get the question related like this, calculation of order. See, question is like this: a rate of chemical reaction is doubled when concentration is doubled. What is the order of reaction? It means, tell me, a rate of chemical reaction is doubled. It means rate is doubled, concentration also doubled. Then what is order? So therefore, a rate of the chemical reaction doubled in the sense, you can take R1 equal to R, then R2 equal to, it's a double, no, 2R. A rate of the chemical reaction is doubled, means R1 is R, R2 is 2R. And what happened, concentration is, concentration also doubled, it means C1 equal to C and C2 equal to 2C. Then what is the order of reaction? So therefore, use this formula, R2 by R1 equal to C2 by C1. Then tell me, R2 equal to 2R, R1 equal to R, C2 equal to 2C, and C1 equal to C whole power n. Then tell me what do you get? So 2 equal to 2 power n, n equal to 1. Order is 1. Next, one more question. Question is like this: the rate of the chemical reaction, they'll give a hypothetical reaction. For example, a hypothetical reaction A gives rise to B. Then a rate of the chemical reaction increases 4 times. A rate of the chemical reaction increases 4 times as the concentration is doubled. What is the order of reaction? That means rate of the chemical reaction increases 4 times. It means R1 equal to R, take R. And what is R2 equal to? It is increases 4 times, no, 4R. Then C1 equal to C. And what is C2 equal to? 2C. Then again, so use R2 by R1 equal to, tell me, it is a 4R by R equal to 2C by C whole power n. It is 4 equal to 2 power n, and 2 power 2 equal to 2 power n, n equal to 2. One more. If the rate of the reaction is doubled when the concentration increases 4 times. So what is order of reaction? When the rate of the reaction is doubled. Okay, so rate of the reaction is doubled, it means, so R1 equal to R, R2 equal to 2R, but concentration increases 4 times. Okay, C1 equal to C, C2 equal to 4C. Then again use the formula, then R2 by R1, so 2R by R is equals to 4R by 4C by C whole power n. Then tell me, 2 equal to 4 power n, 2 equal to 2 power 2n, and n equal to 1 by 2. So this kind of question can be expected. It means when the question is given between rate and concentration and asking to calculate order, this is, sometime they will give the order. A hypothetical reaction like A to B follows second order reaction. A hypothetical reaction follows second order reaction A to B, and its rate is increases by 2 times. What is the concentration of reactant? So it means concentration of reactant increases how many times? It means here R1 is given, R1, R2 is given, C1 you can take C, C2 you have to calculate, R equal to given 2. It means, so you can calculate the C also, you can calculate R also. So these kind of questions are important. Okay, next. Then usually a rate of chemical reaction increases with increasing concentration, right? So with increasing concentration, rate of chemical reaction increases. So example you can take even dilute hydrochloric acid and zinc reaction. We have studied electrochemistry. Zinc metal reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid, which gives rise to ZnCl2 plus and liberate the hydrogen gas slowly. It means zinc liberate the hydrogen gas slowly with dilute sulfuric acid, whereas the same reaction can be taken with concentrated hydrochloric acid. Zinc also reacts with concentrated hydrochloric acid. It also same product, zinc chloride plus hydrogen, but will get hydrogen gas fastly. This also shows that as the concentration of reactant is increases, rate of chemical reaction is increases. The same reaction can be taken with sulfuric acid. Zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid, it liberates hydrogen gas slowly, whereas zinc reacts with concentrated sulfuric acid, it liberates hydrogen gas fastly. So therefore, as the concentration increases, the rate of the chemical reaction increases. Next, there was one question previously appeared in CET. Question is this: a rate of the chemical reaction is here given the rate and concentrations are given. I think 2019 paper alli kottidare. Rate, concentration is given that 0.01 and here time also given, and time given here 5 minutes. No, first is 0 minutes, 0 minute, then 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, concentration 0.04, 0.03, 0.02. Okay, tell me, as the time is increases, what happening? Concentration is decreases. Obviously it happens, but here rate is given that it is a 2 into 10 power minus 2 and 1.99 into 10 power minus 2 and 2.01 into 10 power minus 2 respectively. Then find the order of reaction. What is the order of reaction? Anybody? It is zero order. Why? You see the rate 2 into 10 power minus 2, 1.99, it is also 2, it is also 2.01, it is also 2. Rate remains constant even though concentration changes. As the concentration changes, rate does not change. It means rate is independent now. So rate is equals to K into R power 0, zero reaction. That means R power 0 is nothing but 1. Rate is a constant. So therefore, rate is independent of concentration of reactant, that is a zero order reaction. For example, this is one question. One more question. A rate of the chemical reaction does not change or remains constant even by changing the concentration 2 times. What is order of reaction? Zero order reaction. Therefore, on zero order reaction, this question is important. Rate is independent of concentration of reactant. Rate does not change while changing concentration of reactant. Okay, so this is about concentration of reactant. Okay, right. Except zero order reaction, except zero order reaction, except zero order reaction, a rate of chemical reaction increases with increasing temperature. Except zero order reaction, a rate of chemical reaction increases with increasing concentration. Next right, the relation between rate and concentration given as, take this first, take this and take as it is. Hello, ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ. Okay, take rate is directly proportional to c to the power n, take as it is. Right till here. I'll give 1-2 examples, questions here, like question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, this question number 4. Read until here. Okay, take one question. A rate of chemical reaction is doubled. A rate of chemical reaction is doubled when the concentration of reactant increases by 2 times. A rate of chemical reaction is doubled when the concentration of reactant increases by 2 times. The order of reaction is. The order of reaction is. Understood, no? So rate of the chemical reaction is doubled. It means take R1 equal to R, R2 equal to 2R. Concentration of reactant increases 2 times. It is also take C1 equal to C, C2 equal to 2C. Then what is N? So another question. Right. For a hypothetical reaction, A gives rise to B. For a hypothetical reaction, A gives rise to B. The rate of chemical reaction increases 4 times. The rate of chemical reaction increases 4 times. When the concentration of reactant is doubled. When the concentration of reactant is doubled. The order of reaction is. The order of reaction is. You do it. ಅದು ನೋಡೇ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? R1 equal to R, R2 equal to 4R, C1 equal to C, C2 equal to 2C. Right, next slide. Right, for a reaction, A plus B gives rise to C. For a reaction, A plus B gives rise to C. The rate of chemical reaction is the rate of chemical reaction is increases 2 times. When the concentration of reactant is increases by 4 times. When the concentration of reactant is increases by 4 times at constant temperature. The order of reaction is. The order of reaction is. The order of reaction is. 1/2, no? Next, one more question. For a hypothetical reaction, A gives rise to B. For a hypothetical reaction, A gives rise to B. A gives rise to B. Comma, the experimental data given below. The experimental data given below. Find the order of reaction. Find the order of reaction. So take the experimental data and order of reaction. Okay, next slide. One more. The order, the rate of the reaction remains unchanged. The rate of chemical reaction remains same, remains constant. By changing the concentration, of reactant, then the order of reaction is, answer is 0. Right, next point, right. As the concentration of reactant increases, a rate of chemical reaction increases. It is due to increasing number of reactant molecules. It is due to increasing number of reactant molecule per unit volume. It is due to increasing number of reactant molecules per unit volume and increasing the number of collisions. Okay, example, zinc liberate the hydrogen gas. Example, zinc liberate the hydrogen gas slowly. On reaction with dilute hydrochloric acid. Whereas it liberates the hydrogen gas fastly. With concentrated hydrochloric acid. concentrated hydrochloric acid. Okay, so take example and see, as the concentration increases, let us take it as a beaker containing dilute hydrochloric acid. Okay, dilute HCl. Now tell me, in dilute HCl, the concentration of solute particle, that means HCl less or not? There are less number of solute particle, that is HCl particle. Okay, then when the concentration increases, what increases? Number of the solute particle increase or not? The number of solute particle per unit volume increases. It means as the number of solute particle or reactant particle per unit volume increases, in between their collision is increases. Okay, so according to, in chemical kinetics we have one concept also, reactant convert into product because there is a collision between the reactant molecule. Okay, at the end of this topic we are going to study collision theory. Therefore, reactant converts into product because of collision between the reactant molecule. In between two reactant molecule, collision takes place. So if the number of collision increases more, then obviously, so more number of reactant converts into product. That means reaction become faster. So therefore, as the concentration increases, number of solute particle increases. As the number of solute particle increases, collision increases. Therefore, reaction become faster. Okay, it is the second factor, concentration. Third factor, temperature. Temperature. Tell me, so what is the effect of temperature on rate of chemical reaction? So usually, so a rate of chemical reaction increases with increasing temperature. There is no exception. So therefore, a rate of the chemical reaction increases with increasing temperature. You can take many more example. Can you tell me any one example? Example, the spoiling of food. The spoiling of food in winter and summer. Which season is very rapidly? In summer season it takes place very rapidly, right? So when you prepare food even morning also, you may not expect it is a fresh in the evening, because in the summer season the temperature will be more, right? As the temperature increases, of course the growth of the microorganism on food increases, and microorganism produces enzymes. The enzyme activity also increases. That means rate of the chemical reaction increases. In winter, not that fast. That's what so in order to avoid the spoiling of food, so where it is kept? In refrigerators, because temperature is less. That means as the temperature increases, a rate of chemical reaction usually increases. Even so, when you walk in summer 10 minutes in afternoon time, you can feel sweating. Not only sweating, even your heartbeat also increases. In 10 minutes, if you walk on afternoon time in summer, so not only heartbeat, even each cell reactivity also increases. It means as the temperature increases, the reactivity, nothing but the rate of the chemical reaction is always increases. Okay, then fine. Now usually it is found that a rate of the chemical reaction increases doubled when temperature increases by 10 degrees, right? Therefore, by increasing every 10 degrees Celsius, a rate of the chemical reaction is become doubled, right? So therefore, the rate of the chemical reaction increases 2 times when the temperature increases by 10 degrees. Some reaction, it is also found that a rate of the chemical reaction increases 3 times. Rate become triple when the temperature increases by 10 times. So this can be explained by temperature coefficient. So therefore, temperature, what is the temperature coefficient? So temperature coefficient is, so it is denoted by Tc. Temperature coefficient Tc equal to, it is a Kt plus 10 by Kt, which is approximately equal to 2 some reaction 3. Then where, what is the meaning of Kt? Where K equal to rate constant, T equal to temperature T. Therefore, it is a rate constant at T Kelvin temperature. And what is the kT plus 10? It is also rate constant at T plus 10 Kelvin temperature. So therefore rate constant at T Kelvin, rate constant T plus 10 Kelvin. Therefore now how do you define temperature coefficient? So temperature coefficient is nothing but it is the ratio of the rate constant. The ratio of the rate constant differ by 10 degrees. So therefore the ratio of the rate constant differ by 10 degrees is called temperature coefficient. If I say temperature coefficient is 2, it means a rate of chemical reaction is doubled when temperature increases by 10 degrees. Okay, if I say temperature coefficient is 3, a rate of chemical reaction become tripled when the temperature increases by 10 degrees. So therefore here we have another formula, increasing rate. Then how do you calculate increase in a rate of reaction? Increasing the rate of reaction is equals to, it is a temperature coefficient Tc power n, where Tc equal to we know, and where n equal to what? Not order, n equal to change in temperature divided by 10. So change in temperature divided by 10. Now for example, question is like this. Okay, for a reaction temperature coefficient is 2. For a chemical reaction temperature coefficient is 2, and as the temperature increases from 10 degrees to 50 degrees Celsius, then what is the increasing rate? It means, so how many times does rate increases? How many times does rate increases when the temperature increases from 10 degrees to 50 degrees and temperature coefficient is 2? Tell me. So temperature coefficient is given that Tc equal to 2. Now we need to calculate how many times does the rate increases. So therefore increasing rate of reaction equal to, what is the formula? So increase in rate is equals to Tc. Tc equal to given 2, and n equal to, it is a change in temperature by 10. What is the change in temperature? So n is equals to, it is a 50 minus 10 now divided by 10. This is 4 times. So therefore tell me, increasing rate equal to 2 power 4. It means it is how many times? So 16 times, right? The rate is increases by 16 times. Okay, this is method 1. You can calculate in this way. Increasing rate equal to, it is a Tc power n. Next, the same reaction can be solved in other way also, in method 2, alternate method. Tell me, in method 2 what I do is, you take the temperature, how many, it is where to where? 10 to 50. So temperature beginning is 10 Kelvin or 10 degrees, let it be. 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Okay, then tell me. But we also know that by every 10 degrees Celsius, increasing every 10 degrees Celsius, what happened? The rate is doubled. Now tell me, when temperature increases 10 to 20, rate become double. When 20 to 30, again double. It is a 2 become 4. Then 30 to 40, again double. 8 become 16. That means when temperature increases 10 to 50, rate is increases 16 times. 16 times. Okay. Next, similarly, another question. Now here you can calculate rate increases how many times. Okay, for example, when the temperature increases from 20 degrees to 80 degrees, Tc equal to, temperature coefficient is 2. When the temperature coefficient is 2, temperature is increases from 20 to, how many? 80, okay, 20 to 80. Then what is the increasing rate of reaction? So the increasing rate of reaction equal to Tc power n. Tc equal to 2, then n, it is a 6. So therefore 2 power 6. Okay, That means those many times, how many? 64, huh? 64 times rate is increases. This, it means they may ask how many times does increases. Now another question. Now how, they may not ask how many times does. Now question is, initially the rate of chemical reaction is 2 into 10 power minus 2 mole per liter per second. Right. Initially what is the rate of the reaction? 2 into 10 power minus 2. Then temperature coefficient equal to 2. That is given same. And when the temperature increases 20 to 80 degrees Celsius, then what is the rate of the reaction? Now they ask what is the rate of the reaction? Okay, tell me. So now what is the rate of the reaction when temperature increases 20 to 80 degrees Celsius? It means first we need to calculate how many times it does increases. 20 to 80 means it is increases by 64 times. But actually beginning what is the rate is 2. Therefore now multiply 2 into 10 power minus 2 into 16 times. It means then you will get 32 into 10 power minus 2. 64, right? Okay, 64. 128. So 128 into 10 power minus 2. That is the rate of the reaction after increasing temperature. Okay, there are two questions are possible here. Okay, it is increasing rate, but the increasing rate of chemical reaction, increasing rate of the chemical reaction can be explained even with graph also. Okay, this question is important for particularly board exam. Okay, so what happened when the rate of chemical reaction when the temperature is increases? See, as we know that as the temperature increases, rate of chemical reaction is of course increases, right? A rate of chemical reaction increases, it can be explained by graph. So in the graph here, fraction of molecule taken on y axis, fraction of molecule, Ne by Nt, that means number of molecule having energy E divided by total number of molecule. It is called fraction of molecule, FOM, fraction of molecule. So a graph is plotted between fraction of molecule versus kinetic energy. Okay, the graph is like this. It gives like this. Okay. Now here, now this peak of the curve indicate that maximum fraction of molecule having, this is kinetic energy. Okay. So therefore, now the maximum fraction of molecule having kinetic energy, it is called which is called what? Kinetic energy possessed by, this is kinetic energy possessed by what? Maximum fraction of molecule. It is called most probable kinetic energy. So this is a most probable kinetic energy, this point. Now all right, now tell me, now here suppose this is kinetic energy, this kinetic energy let us take here is, it is a threshold energy, right? Threshold energy TE. If the point A, if I take point A is indicate the threshold energy, and tell me now this point A, it is, I'll take point B. Now this area indicate what? So this area indicate that the fraction of molecule having kinetic energy more than threshold energy. So these are the fraction of molecule having kinetic energy more than threshold energy. Therefore, according to kinetic theory, the molecule which are having kinetic energy more than threshold energy, they only convert into product. It means only these molecule get converted into what? Product. It is at a T Kelvin temperature. Okay, now in second case, now the temperature increases by 10 degrees Celsius. Now tell me, when the temperature increases by 10 degrees Celsius, what happens? So, come on, tell me. When the temperature increases by 10 degrees Celsius, the graph will be like this. Okay. Now this is a, in the beginning it is a B, C, D. This, the shaded area A, B, C, D will be the fraction of molecule having kinetic energy more than threshold energy. Now tell me what will be the shaded area. Now this is become the area where E and F. Now tell me, as the temperature increases by 10 degrees Celsius, T plus 10, then what happen? Now fraction of molecule having kinetic energy more than threshold energy, almost double or not? It means the shaded area, it is A, E, F, B. A, B, E, F. This shaded area is almost double to that of A, B, C, D. So this also indicates that a rate of chemical reaction increases with increasing temperature, and rate of the chemical reaction doubled by increasing 10 degree Celsius. Clear? Okay, I repeat once again, listen carefully. You understood, no problem here? Now the rate of chemical reaction can be explained with graph. Okay, so this particular graph is important for board exam. In board exam 100% they ask. Okay, either they ask either temperature or catalyst. So therefore, so now as the graph is plotted between the FOM, fraction of molecule. What is the fraction of molecule? Fraction of molecule nothing but number of molecule having kinetic having energy E divided by total number of molecules. Therefore, Ne by Nt, which is called fraction of molecule. A graph is plotted between fraction of molecule and kinetic energy. So the first graph is this. The first graph is, shall I draw here? Because you should take two graphs. The first graph is this. Okay, a graph is plotted between Ne by N total. What do you get? And kinetic energy. So you will get the graph like this. Okay, in this graph, this peak of the graph indicates that it is a maximum fraction of molecule having kinetic energy. No. So this maximum fraction of molecule having kinetic energy, which is called most probable kinetic energy. This point is a most probable kinetic energy. Now let us take this point it is a point A. Okay, I will take point B. This is a point B. Okay, now what is the meaning, what is this important of point A? This point A is nothing but its kinetic energy, but this kinetic energy is called threshold energy. Therefore, this point is a threshold energy. Therefore, here the molecule which are having at least threshold energy, they can convert into what? Product. Okay, according to collision theory, we will study later. Therefore, so after this point A, these are the molecules. So therefore, these many molecule having kinetic energy more than the threshold energy, because this is less than threshold energy, this is more than threshold energy, because this is threshold energy. Therefore, these molecule undergo collision, they form the product. Therefore, now tell me, now shaded area ABCD is the molecule having energy greater than threshold energy. Okay, this is at temperature T. When the temperature increases by 10 degrees Celsius, this is the graph, this red line. Okay, now when temperature increases by 10 degrees Celsius, then you can see the shaded area is CDEF. Okay, then now in the beginning what? ABCD. Now tell me the total area ABEF, the total area almost double to that of what? ABCD. This indicates that as the temperature increases, the number of molecule having threshold energy, right, having kinetic energy greater than threshold energy is almost doubled. Therefore, rate of the reaction is doubled. Okay, and this is graphical representation. Next, the most important of temperature is one more concept is the relation between temperature and rate constant is given by Arrhenius. That is called Arrhenius equation. We have derivation. Derivation is not there. Simple equations. Okay, right till here. Right, temperature. Right, as the temperature increases, rate of chemical reaction increases. As the temperature increases, rate of chemical reaction increases. It is due to increasing activated molecules. It is due to increasing activated molecules and increasing effective collisions. It is due to increasing activated molecules and increasing effective collisions. Increasing effective collisions. Next, in most of next point in most of chemical reactions, rate of chemical reactions doubled. In most of chemical reactions, rate of chemical reaction doubled when temperature rises to 10 degrees Celsius. When temperature rises to 10 degree Celsius, comma, it can be explained by temperature coefficient. It can be explained by temperature coefficient. Okay, take this temperature coefficient Tc equal to Kt plus 10 by Kt, which is 2 or sometimes 3 also. Next, Kt is rate constant at T Kelvin temperature. Kt plus 10 rate constant at T plus 10 Kelvin temperature. Take one definition. What is temperature coefficient? Tell me, what is the temperature coefficient? It is actually ratio, no? The ratio of the rate constant, but differ by what? 10 degree. The ratio of rate constant differ by 10 degrees Celsius. The ratio of rate constant differ by 10 degrees Celsius is called temperature coefficient. Okay, next, increasing rate of reaction. Take this, increase in rate of reaction equal to Tc power n. Tc power n, where n equal to change in temperature divided by 10. Change in temperature divided by 10. Okay, so take one question. The temperature coefficient of reaction is 2. The temperature coefficient of the reaction is 2. Full stop. How many times does the rate increases? How many times does the rate increases? How many times does the rate is increases? If the temperature increases from 10 degrees to 50 degrees. If the temperature increases from 10 degrees to 50 degrees. Take the two methods. Temperature increases 10 to 50 degrees, then so calculate first Tc. So Tc is already given, no need not to calculate. Tc equal to 2 given. When Tc equal to 2 given, calculate n equal to 50 minus 10 by 10 equal to 4, then increasing rate equal to 2 power 4, that is 16 times. Next, alternate method is that Okay. Next, take another question. The rate of chemical reaction increases by 2 times. Another question. The rate of chemical reaction increases by 2 times by increasing the temperature 10 Kelvin. By increasing the temperature 10 Kelvin. What is the, by increasing the temperature 10 Kelvin, what is the increasing the rate of reaction? What is the increasing the rate of reaction? If it is rises to 80 Kelvin, if it is rises to 80 Kelvin, if it is rises to 80 Kelvin, tell me what is the answer? So what is the Tc given? Tc given 2, no, because rate of the reaction is doubled when temperature rises to 10 Kelvin. It means Tc given, that definition is 2 in the definition, right? When the Tc given 2, then here mention that when the temperature rises to 80 Kelvin, that means from where you have to take, either you should take 10 to 80 or 0 to 80. Is it mentioned that it is increases 10 to 80? No, temperature is, no, rate of the reaction is doubled when temperature increases 10 to Kelvin. That is the definition of Tc, no? But it is actually given that when temperature rises to 80, it is not mentioned that from where it is. 0 to, you should take 0 to. That means temperature rises to 80 means it is 0. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So it is a 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 64, it is 128, 256 times increases. Or else change in, calculate change in temperature divided by Tc divided by N. That can also be. One more question, take first. Right, the rate of the chemical reaction, the rate of the chemical reaction is 2 into 10 power minus 2, 2 into 10 power minus 2 mole per liter per second, mole per liter per second. Mole per liter per second. Calculate the rate of chemical reaction when temperature, when the temperature increases from 20 to 80 degrees Celsius, 20 to 80 degree Celsius, comma, temperature coefficient is 2. Temperature coefficient is 2. So first calculate increasing rate. Okay, then the increasing rate how many times, that is multiply with initial rate, you will get the final rate. Okay, so after that you take the 2 graphs. So tomorrow, next class we shall continue it.